Good afternoon, good day, good evening, good morning. It's Coach Cole again. So, when my daughter was much younger, she went to school and she came home and she said something to me. I don't quite remember what she asked me. And I said to her, Nikhil, I don't know. And she said to me, Google it, mommy. So I was like, what my daughter know about Googling? But fast forward to many years after. I would hear my niece and my daughter in the room and they would be asking Siri. You know, they're on the laptop or on the computer. I think, no, that the tablet they would be on and they would be asking Siri, Siri, what's my age? Siri, what's my date of birth? What's my name? So they would be asking Siri all kind of things. Or they would say, Siri, play this song for me. Or they sing a little tune or something like that. And when they sing it, Siri must find which song they're singing. So, I always enjoy listening to that. But the other day, no, I was at work and while on the phone, I realized that this blue thing keep coming up on the phone and spinning. So I was saying to my coworker, why this thing keep coming up? And he was saying it's Bixby, Bixby. So I said, okay then. So he was telling me that Bixby is something on Samsung, like what you'd have other phones have Siri. So he said that I can ask Bixby anything. So there I was now, all excited, want to ask Bixby. So I got on my phone and I keep pressing it and I asking Bixby. Bixby not answering me, nothing at all. So he went for his phone and he demonstrated and he showed me that anything him asks Bixby just answer. But not never there go on for me. So I was wondering what was going on, and he was like, if I program it, if I go on it, all of them things they might ask me, I don't know them things there. So he said I would have to go into the setting and set it up and all of that. So I said, all right, I will do it another time. So I wanted to borrow his phone now. So I borrowed his phone because I want to test it. The child in me just come alive because I'm excited. I want to hear Bixby answer me. So while I was there now and I was asking Bixby all kind of questions, Bixby now answer me because Bixby did not recognize my voice at all. So he was telling me now that he programmed it so it would recognize his voice. Not never there go on for me at all. So I was saying to myself, afterwards, I said, look at it, man. We ask Bixby, we ask Siri, we ask Google, we Google it, sorry, and yet still some of the times we fail to ask God. So this evening, I want to say, or this morning, or afternoon, or in the day, I want to say to you, ask God. Just as though we would take up our phone, we will take up our tablet, we will research and we would ask Google, ask Bixby, ask Siri, anything. I want you to get to a point where you ask God if anything, your head hurt, you ask God. I don't know about you, but I just want to feel a little pain or something happen or just something come to my mind. I gone on Google and I gone research. Some of the time it's not even good enough because some of the time after me done researching in my heart, in my mouth. You understand? But I have this confidence in Google that I always going on Google and putting in things. And I'm always researching. I want to say to you this afternoon that this confidence we have in going on the computer and doing research, going going to your phone and asking Bixby, going to your phone and asking Siri, can we get to that point where we ask God? And you see, when I talk to you and Bixby, I said to me, I did not recognize what you said. On my phone. But I want you to get to a point where you understand that you can ask God anything. God is greater than Bixby. God is greater than Siri. Get to the point where you get up in the morning, you ask God about your day. Lord, download a to-do list in my life. Lord, tell me what you want to do. God, should I do this today? God, should I say this? What is it that you want me to do? Because we get to the point where we understand that God knows everything. He has the master blueprint. I mean, David went to war. And in the Bible, we see where he went to war and he came back. And when he came back, he realized that the camp was invaded. And the men took their wives and they took spoils and they took all kind of things and they left. And the first thing David did, the Bible said that David inquired of the Lord. And the Lord answered him and said, here what? Pursue them. Go for your things then. That's what the Lord did. So I am saying to you this afternoon, if you ask of God, he will answer. Don't be like me. That don't set up, because I never set up my phone, And I just go on my phone and want to ask Bixby. Let us get to a point where we get to know God and we have this relationship with God that we even understand his voice. Because some of us, even if God talk to, even if we ask of God no one him talk to, we don't really understand. You understand? So I want you to get to a point where you develop this relationship with God, that you ask him anything. Everything we are happening in your life, you just ask God. You don't feel well, you ask God. You want to know what go on at church, or you want to know what go on at school, or you want to know what go on at work, ask God. You want to say, you say, God, I'm feeling a pain. What is the remedy? You just ask God. You understand? That is where I want to get to. And I'm encouraging you. You see, when you finish listening to this, anything will go through your head, ask God. He has the master blueprint. I tell you already, he knows the ending, he knows the beginning, and he knows every single thing between. He knows every detail. He understands. He understands. He understands. So I want you to be encouraged this afternoon that you have somebody who you can ask about anything. And guess what? I am sure and I am certain that he will answer you. He will give you the directives. He will give you the direction, and anything him say, I saw it go. Be encouraged. Ask God.